They were like Earthlings. They were totally addicted to war. Then they had some vampire-type bankers who took them to the brink of the hyperinflation global currency event horizon. Didn't stop. They worked at fixing climate change. And then a couple months later, they had an all-out war where they destroyed the planet. They killed everybody. They ripped the atmosphere off. They tore holes in. And then everything was just foobar and dead. So yeah, maybe it has no life. Where was I? Man, I've gotten good at saying habitable, haven't I? If you've been with me the whole time, as I've been phonetically challenged on that word, well, I think I've conquered it. Heck yeah. Can I name a planet? Ladies and gentlemen, hot off the presses, Kepler, the planet-finding machine, has found a new Earth, or a Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone, or the Goldilocks zone. This porridge is just right, baby.
Baby, I need your love.
Newsflash. The Milky Way Galaxy just got a little weirder.
Active volcanoes.
Enjoy. Stay cool. This is a Thor News presentation.
Thor News presents.
Now, Twin Earth is a very controversial term. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways. National Post, talking about the world. Kepler 43-8b is a twin of Earth discovered this week, and it's only the beginning of human or post-human goals in space. Post-human? That sounds creepy. I have some cautiously exciting exoplanet news. Asterisk. Astronomers have announced the discovery of a planet that is very near the same size as Earth and orbiting its star in the habitable zone. That is, at the right distance from its star to have liquid water on its surface. We don't know how Earth-like it is. Does it have $200 trillion in debt? Does every person on the planet hate each other even if they've never met? Have they created tons of weapons to destroy the planet itself? You know, are they using dinosaur blood to power their cars? Do they have jetpacks? We just took another step forward for them to be like, hey, we found aliens, and they're friendly, and they want to buy our Earth bonds. But we've learned. Can you learn stuff? I learned it. But we've learned how many might harbor life, even intelligent life. Could Kepler 43-8b be part of the answer? How do you define intelligent life? I mean, we've been at war with each other since the dawn of man, since that monkey threw the bone in the air in 2001. Are we intelligent? It's relative, man. Totally relative. There's special interest in twins of our Earth, planets the same size as ours, orbiting other sun-like stars. Yeah, because we're probably going to need a new planet to live on soon, the way we're tearing this one up. Or is it us or is it aliens? Now, you may laugh at the alien theory, but who benefits from making humanity hate each other so much? Not humanity. Who benefits from taking all the oil out of Earth when we all know we've got far greater technologies locked away in the vault? Think about that. Does it really make any sense to be taking all the oil out when you've got cleaner, freer energies in the vault? No. So at this point, I'm like, are humans even doing this? Are humans even in control? Maybe it was a Martian superbug or something. Granted, in their habitable zone theory, only a planet like Earth or Ceres should be able to hold water. But you know what? There's water on Mercury, dude. There's ice on Mercury. There's water on Venus. There's ice on Venus. So your theory's broken. You saw I'd point that out. You can announce it like 5 years from now and say, you figured out that you were wrong. That's cool. I still love you, science. The only reason I put a boot in your ass is because I want you to do better. It's not because I hate you. Some stars underwent slight regular dimmings caused by orbiting planets that transit in front of them, blocking out a bit of their light. The Kepler data has already revealed many surprises. Surprise. They were like Earthlings. They were totally addicted to war. Then they had some vampire-type bankers who took them to the brink of the hyperinflation global currency event horizon. Didn't stop. They worked at fixing climate change. And then a couple months later, they had an all-out war where they destroyed the planet. They killed everybody. They ripped the atmosphere off. They tore holes in. And then everything was just foobar and dead. So yeah, maybe it has no life. Where was I? Man, I've gotten good at saying habitable, haven't I? If you've been with me the whole time, as I've been phonetically challenged on that word, well, I think I've conquered it. Some people call these habitable planets, which of course we have no idea if they are, said Stephen Citizen Kane. We simply know that they are in the habitable zone. And that's the best place to start looking for habitable planets. Since it's a littler sun, I wonder if it's a littler world and they're all littler people. Then the dwarf name would be appropriate. And I would apologize publicly on my YouTube channel for making fun of the name Dwarf Planet for so long. But if they had far superior technology, they could still kick our ass. So stay vigilant, people. Dwarf aliens. They're possible. Hey, we know it's... And even if it is fantasy, it's fun fantasy. So come along with me, G. Nearby Super Earth is best habitable candidate so far, astronomers say. Can we see the Hubble photographs? No offense, artists. I mean, that's some fine artistry, but, at this point, I know. I should just stop asking for photographs. I mean, you'd think I'd be smart enough to learn, right? On a clear night, you might be able to spot the red dwarf star Galaxy 832 through a backyard telescope. Whoa, why can't I have my telescope in the front yard? Why can't I be on the roof with my telescope? I mean, obviously I don't want to be standing in the street with my telescope. I might get run over. But I don't need you, Universe Today and Nancy Atkinson, tell me that I can only use my telescope in the backyard. Like I need to be ashamed of being an astronomer. I mean a pseudo-astronomer. Say it might be the best candidate yet for habitable world. You gotta love it when scientists use the word might. Assuming a similar 0.3 albedo. I think albedo means the sex drive of a planet. Like how hot to trot that planet is. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like we have libidos, planets have albedos, So I think it's weird that science has a gauge for, how horny a planet is. That's weird. Like, how would you know? They were using the Earth Similarity Index, the ESI, a measure of how physically similar a planetary mass object is to Earth. Where 1 equals the same qualities as Earth, Gliese 832c has an ESI of 0.81. This is comparable to Gliese 667c, ESI 0.84, and Kepler 62e, ESI 0.83. It's kind of like CSI for planets, I guess. Planet detectives. And his colleagues noted that while solar systems like our own appear so far to be rare, the Gliese system is like a scaled-down version of our own solar system, with an inner potentially Earth-like planet and an outer Jupiter-like giant planet. And to see the star, here's our guide on red dwarf stars that are visible in backyard telescopes. There you go again with your backyard telescope. Why do you gotta tell people where to put their telescope, man? Why can't they put their telescope anywhere they want to? Why can't they take it to a field or a hill? Why are you trying to confine them into a backyard? That's creepy, Nancy. David Dickinson is doing it too. It's a whole gosh dang conspiracy. The universe today wants you to be ashamed of being an astronomer. And I, Thor of Thor News, as a pseudo-astronomer, said don't. Be loud and be proud. Wait, don't be loud. Loud's annoying. Just take pride and honor in being an astronomer. These miserly stars will shine for trillions of years, giving evolution plenty of opportunity to do its thing. Once again, let me say, you guys have no freaking clue how long these stars are going to last. They are not a freaking car. They're not filled with their hydrogen like gas tank, and they don't just run on down the road, man. You've never seen one born, and you've never seen one die. Never watched one from birth to life. Man, it's a good guess though, man, David. Alien space underwear in your face. I, Thor of Thor News, be presenting this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, hot off the presses, Kepler, the planet-finding machine, has found a new Earth. Wait, let me rephrase that. Pro-Sci has found a non-Earth Earth, or a Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone, or the Goldilocks zone. This porridge is just right, baby. You may be saying, why is this important? We'll get to that in 5 to 10 seconds. That's right. Kepler has found the first Earth-sized exoplanet in a habitable zone. It's truly a eureka moment for Kepler scientists. The first rocky Earth-sized world has been found in a star's habitable Goldilocks zone, the narrow belt where liquid water could readily exist on a planet's surface without freezing solid or boiling away. Kepler 186f It is the fifth and outermost planet discovered orbiting the red dwarf star Kepler 186. It is 490 light years away. That means if you were a beam of light, it would take you 490 years to get there. Which may sound like a long time, but I don't think beams of light depreciate like in skin and stuff. You know, I don't think that they're not born babies and then they die old beams of light. I know what happens to light, man. Anyway, but it's way too far away for anybody really to care about other than us astronomy geeks. Finding such planets is the primary goal of the Kepler Space Telescope because we're going to crap out Earth in a few years, so we got to find a place to replace it. Now, if we can just get the more than 70% of the hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy are M dwarfs. If you can make rocks, you can make life. And if you can make rock and roll, you can make life twice as nice, said study researcher Dimitar Sassilov of the Harvard Origins of Life Initiative. He said that shit in a release. Man, you and Jason sure stepped up your writing game this weekend. Kudos to you. But I want to remind you at Thor News, Thor have always said the universe can create anything, man. We don't know shit, jack shit, really, when it comes to planet formation, solar system formation, star creation, love, dreams, why humanity's addicted to killing each other. In this case, astronomers have discovered that a nearby star, has a kind of planet never seen before. A mega-Earth, a rocky planet far larger and more massive than our own. And it probably has life. Thanks, Phil. You need a nickname. Guess I need a nickname, too. The planet is Kepler 10c, about 550 light years from Earth. Basically saying, yeah, NASA stands for not allowed to show anything. But don't blame us, blame the government. You're the dumbasses who voted for this dumbass. And these dumbasses. Okay, the bigger the planet, the more light it blocks. The bigger the planet, the more light it blocks. No transit? You don't know it's there. Transit. Hey, look, it's there. The one thing we've found looking at nearly 2,000 confirmed planets discovered so far is that exoplanets are weird. Weirder than even Thor. We're just getting started with the surprises. Now you're talking. There's a lot more of this weirdness out there in the universe, just waiting for us to uncover it. But the new observations have confirmed that it is rocky, not gassy. I definitely think names are important because remember the movie Rocky, where he's a boxer and becomes best after starting out talking funny? Those movies would not have been as popular or as inspiring if they were called gassy. Gassy 1, Gassy 2. Can I see a photograph? Haha, okay, I'll go on. Kepler 10. Remember, mass is not weight, dude. Interestingly, this solar system is more than twice as old as our own. There you go again. It was born less than 3 billion years ago after the Big Bang. All right, I'm getting tired of you guys mentioning the Big Bang. Like, why? Why's it got to be in every freaking article? I mean, Christians don't always refer to Genesis like, yeah, did you meet Frank? You know, remember? He's like 7,000 years from the Genesis point. Wait, I don't think that joke worked. A mysterious system. Researchers had previously thought that this kind of planet was impossible. Impossible! But Thor News never thought this kind of planet was impossible. In this universe, all things are possible. Sweet. Back to the story at hand. Not only did they think something that big would be a gas giant, but they didn't even think the elements that make up a rocky planet existed in our universe when the solar system was born. The early universe had only the lighter elements of hydrogen and helium. Yeah, see, that don't make no sense, you know. Maybe the universe has always been here. Maybe not. Heavier elements were forged from these lighter ones in stars over billions of years.
Astronomers estimate that more than half of the stars in the galaxy have companions. There are double, triple, and even quadruple star systems.
There are dwarf stars, giant stars, dead stars, exploding stars, binary stars, a star with spiral arms.
So we're perfectly safe here on Earth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you, the space duck of doom is back.